Dear friends, welcome back to Alpha Physio Pelvic Care, all things pelvic health. If you're seeing this video for the first time, my name is Anastasia Varova and I'm practicing pelvic floor physiotherapist here in sunny Cyprus as well as online. In my channel, I share all the best tips and tricks I give also to my client so you can use them and you can influence your pelvic health in a positive way. Just to mention, I work with all population, male, female, and also children. And today's video actually going to be very quick. It's going to be very specific one tip that I would like to share with you. A lot of complaints from both male and female that when either they suffer from pelvic organ prolapse, or maybe they're pregnant, or maybe they have multiple sclerosis, or maybe it was an operation, it was a prostate removal. So various conditions that can lead to the same small or not so small, to the same symptom that they all experience and that they have in common, which is incomplete bladder void, so incomplete peeing. So how it looks like: a person goes to the toilet, they pee, and they get up and feel like they still have something in their bladder, which can actually be true. And there can be various reasons why this is happening. It can be because of the bladder position, it can be because of the bladder sensitivity, it can be because the urine is a bit more concentrated. So it can be really different reasons, and they feel like they are out of the toilet and 5 minutes later they have to go back again. And not that this only one tip will sort all the problems. It might not even work for you, but it has been working for quite a big amount of my clients to whom I suggested doing it. And it also can work with at any age, also even with the young kids it can work. And there is a movement that I would like to show you now that you can do whilst on the toilet after you peed. So let's say you went to the toilet, you sat on the toilet, preferably if you have also a little stool to support your legs, or even if you don't, and you emptied your bladder. And now you're ready to go up, and you know, wow, that feeling of not kind of emptying it completely is coming on. So whilst on the toilet, what you can do is you can actually move and try to wiggle a little bit that urine closer to your urethra, closer to that triangle. It's the specific area in the bladder that reads the signals of, oh, something is there, liquid is there, and sends the signal for you to actually void. One thing I would like to mention, there is always some kind of residual. Usually it's around 20-30 mLs, and bladder is never completely empty unless you have a catheter, which is not a natural state of bladder to be catheterized. But if for whatever reason you need it, with a catheter, bladder is pretty much empty. But if you're not catheterized, there is always some residuals going on. But sometimes this residual is a bit more than we actually naturally would have, and it will bother us. So what you're going to do is you're going to just go forward and back and do nice pelvic tilts whilst sitting on the loo. All right? And you might do them 3-4 times. You might do it for 30 seconds. You can also add a bit of rotation. There is no specific sequence how you do it. Some people find that it's easier for them, or it helps them when they go a little bit more forward. For somebody, when they go a little bit more backward. For somebody, when they wiggle side to side. So you really will need to find the movement that works for you. Quite often this is sufficient in order to push that residual urine and have another pee whilst you are on the toilet to give you a better sensation of empty bladder. Another thing you can do is you can raise your hands, take a breath in, and throw them down. And this also can sometimes help to relieve yourself of those little extra annoying drops that otherwise you might be feeling. And that was it. That was your advice of the day. Give it a go. Of course, if you do suffer from this sensation, I would not just suggest to assume that it's normal. Usually there is a reason behind it, and I would suggest you to find out what is the reason and to address other aspects of the condition, or of why this feeling of incomplete voiding is happening, definitely check it with a healthcare professional. Meanwhile, or maybe you already have diagnosis and you're already managing it, you can use this tip just to give yourself a little bit extra relief of unpleasant symptoms. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you tried it in the comments. Let me know if it helped. Thank you for dropping likes in this video. Make sure you subscribe for more tips on pelvic floor, and we'll see you back very, very soon. Bye.